here's Harden. The Rockets again can't hit.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Bledsoe outside. Another shot. And Lopez with a nice bucket inside. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Harden missing his last shot. Lopez, no luck. On offense, here are the Rockets. Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. To the middle. It's tipped. And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Pass to Tucker. Harden outside. Inside. It's deflected. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And he's good on the three ball. Paul's got 11 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Bledsoe, here we go. From deep, Ilyasova. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Harden. Screen by Capella. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He can't make a thing out there right now, guys. If he keeps this up, don't be surprised if his team gives up this lead.
Harden outside. Back to Tucker. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
The Rockets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. So many teams switching the pick and roll, and we can see it defensively, what it does. How are offenses countering that?
I think the offense is what they're doing, Kevin, is being selective as to who it is comes out to set the pick. If I'm Steph Curry or I'm Kyrie Irving, and I know there's a big defender guarding my 4-man or my 5-man, I'm going to call that screen up to the top of the key and make sure that I can go at the weaker defender that's guarding either one of my players to gain advantage.
And it's Green missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Henson with the screen. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Checking in for Rockets, Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock to stop the drought. A three-pointer is right on target. Brogdon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Gordon. Passed in a nay. There's the pick. Here's Harden on the wing. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul. Bucks on defense. They trail by 1. Nene, the screen. Another miss by Houston. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Back to Brogdon. Henson with the screen. Tries a three. Maker misses. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maker, guarded by Harden. And the basket by Maker.
Maker's got some impressive range, and when he gets some room, he's going to let it fly.
Harden outside. Nene outside. Harden outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon, because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Connaughton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he misses the go-ahead basket. On the wing, Green. And a miss there on the triple. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And there's the call on Nene. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
Harden outside. Nene, the screen.
Man, if he's missing those kind of good looks, his team is in some serious trouble.
Pass to Maker. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony.
I think Thon Maker knows this. He's got to continue to work on his body, build some muscle mass. Finishes like this will be more effective and happen more often.
Green inside the three-point line. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Here's Brogdon. That one falls. And it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Harden. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Connaughton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 4 on the clock. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
Brogdon with it. Here's Snell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Eric Gordon. We see more and more teams looking to push the tempo. Is that just a fad, or is this going to be a long-term thing?
Well, if I can play against any defense that has no ability to set up where they want to be or have the matchups with the players they want to have, Kevin, I'm going to look to take advantage. And if that happens in the first 5-6 seconds with one pass, so be it.
Outside, Green. And it's Chris in the corner. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Pass to Paul. And Henson sends it back.
Well, he's a great shot blocker. Henson still trying to bring the rest of his game up to that level.
To the inside. Tipped away. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. From past the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
Henson with it. Back to Brogdon. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Brogdon's got 9 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Paul. Rebounded by Maker.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often.
Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Screen by Capella. The drive by Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal.
And Eric Gordon, the 2017 Sixth Man of the Year award winner. I mean, he has found a home and just been tremendously productive with the Rockets.
Here's Antetokounmpo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
And the Rockets making a change here.
When you think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table, that's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Rockets trade. Here's Paul, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And Bledsoe, here we go. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lopez a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. Paul outside. Screen by Capella. Here's Gordon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Eric Gordon.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez at the elbow. 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And here's Gordon. He's got 12. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Gordon. He gets it in there. Gordon's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now here's Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Connects from 3-point range.
Bledsoe showing some confidence now, feels very much at ease shooting as soon as he touches the ball.
Right side, Antetokounmpo.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And some nice passing there by Houston. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 16 points for Eric Gordon.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks. Pass to Nene. To the paint. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. The drive by Gordon. Now Tucker. Back to Gordon. Nene outside. Gordon a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Gets trailed by 9. Pass to Chris. To the middle. Here's Paul. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
Here's Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
A huge mistake, letting him establish that kind of position down low.
The defense 101, don't let him get that deep, and this speaks to the lack of effort right there. No better way to frustrate your coach.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Shots good by Middleton.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pass to Chris. Now Anthony over Ilyasova. That one wide left. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Inside, Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore. With Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the charge, the opportunity for the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 12. Here is Harden. He's got 8. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And there's always pressure when you have a superstar player, Brent. And the Bucks are trying to capitalize on that window right now.
And I think Giannis, even though he's young, understands that great players are judged on how far they can push their teams. What type of postseason success can the Milwaukee Bucks have around what it is that Giannis can bring to the table. He wants to retire in a Bucks uniform. He said that before, but winning makes that decision a lot easier. And maybe with the coaching change, they'll get there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Here's Connaughton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Connaughton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Looking more comfortable as time moves on. I think his middle name is Play. That would be Thon Playmaker.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Paul from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Snell. Back to Brogdon. From outside, off the mark.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And here's Harden for three. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Pass to Maker. Back to Snell. .127 left in the first half. This one for three. Rebounded by Capella. Anthony in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Bucks leading by 12. Brogdon with it. 9 points in the game so far. Poked away. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Well, we heard the great Kevin Garnett say that Thon Maker might earn a league MVP before it's all said and done. Wow, that's rarefied air. I'm not sure about that, but his size and skill and the combination of both is intriguing.
Rockets trail by 10. The three from Anthony. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 5 points so far. Pass to Snell. Six on the shot clock. Right wing. Now here's Maker. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 7-point differential. Harden outside. Pass to Anthony. Over Maker. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Paul.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. No good with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And here's Houston. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Lopez. To the paint. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended by Paul.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going. They got to be more active on offense and maybe a little bit more aggressive going to the rim. 0 of 4, not impressive thus far.
Bledsoe outside. Lopez a screen. Over to the wing. There's a screen. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Back to Harden.
he's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Pass to Ilyasova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. From deep, Harden knocks down the three ball. Harden's got 11 points.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Bank shot, no good. Rockets trailed by 3. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Harden can't hit.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Outside for Bledsoe. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. The Rockets trail. In the corner, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Pass to Anthony. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Harden. Finished off the break. Harden's got 15.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
The 3 from Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Now Ilyasova. Defended by Paul. Back to Bledsoe. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Here's Paul. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
What is called timeout?
Now here's Gordon. He's got 16. Free throw line jump shot. Unable to get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint. Pass to Ilyasova. And here is Brogdon, guarded by Nene. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky.
Oh!
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. And the bank shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's a screen by Chris. And here's Gordon from outside. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Henson with the screen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead. A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Using the screen, Antetokounmpo. Expanding his range. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harden outside. They get it back. Milwaukee leading by 12. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 31 points. Henson not a floor spacer. Offensively, you'll find him around the rim.
He's a pretty good finisher in there, but he doesn't get a ton of opportunities. You're right. Defensively, you just like his mobility combined with his length. That's a help.
Got a piece of it. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his moves.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Pass to Brogdon. Henson with the screen. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Harden, no good. Milwaukee leading by 9. .153 left in the third. To the right side. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Chris. There's the steal. Here's Snell. Henson with the screen. Shoots off the screen. Snell, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Harden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Snell. Henson with the screen. Here's Connaughton. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Brook Lopez.
.56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Harden. 26 points for him. What a terrific move that was. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
They set the pick. Pass to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Bobbed up there for Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Harden's shot is off. Brogdon with it. 9 points in the game so far. Lopez a screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 11 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Rockets trail by 13. Paul outside. Fast break, Milwaukee. Brogdon leading the charge. And that one is hammered home.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
They set the screen. Harden can't hit. Bucks leading by 15. For three, Brogdon. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Harden outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Snell, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Paul off the screen. Drained for 2 points. Paul's got 20.
Well, Chris Paul tinkering now with the defense, reacting well off the pick, and then he capitalizes as well.
They set the pick. Middleton for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. No good on the shot. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Poked away. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Paul can't get it to go. Here's Brogdon. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Here's the screen. Up top, Tucker. Another miss by Houston. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Maker. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. You look around the NBA, amazing players, global interest, franchise values are going through the roof. Do you feel like the league is entering a golden age, if it's not already in a golden age?
I think it is, Kevin, at least offensively. What we've seen over the last 5 years with the adoption of most of the teams of the three-point shot, it's been some of the greatest offensive basketball the league has ever seen. And this idea that the evolution of the game stopped when it is at number 23 retired is kind of silly. I love where the game is at. I love where it's going. And I'm excited to be here tonight to watch this action with you.
Which number 23? We've got 2 pretty prominent number 23s in the history of this game.
I was thinking the
most
one
recent
I played
23?
against. Yeah,
oh,
that guy.
23.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Outside, Green. Paul outside. There's the pick. And it's sent back by Lopez.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Brent, they're always trying to make the All-Star game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I don't think overall it's important to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an exhibition, but I do like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple years talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Paul outside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Lopez a screen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Maker. Over Green. Maker misses. Rockets trail by 20. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Green, no luck. No good from Bledsoe.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
From deep, Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters fishing with dynamite.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players? Physically.
I think it's putting strain on everybody. I think last year we saw
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, the key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Gordon. It's tipped. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Puts it up. The rebound by Harden.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing there are always going to be super teams. Is there middle ground there?
Is there middle ground?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You would like to have some of the teams just be more competitive than they are, but some of the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves into position to get better, younger talent has decimated.
What do you call that?
I don't have a term for it.
Okay.
I don't like the one that's used, so I don't have a term for it. let's just call it setting yourself up for the future, Kevin.
Looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success for the fans who have just, they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
Pass to Harden. Anthony with it. Now here's Paul. He's covered by Zeller. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Harden. Here's Tucker. Houston moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 32 points for James Harden.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Pass to Tucker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's a guy, second-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return. To the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Harden. Rockets trailed by 18. Paul, right side. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Pass to Lopez. The second chance effort. There's the screen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Outside Anthony. Yep, that one goes in there.
Melo buries these kind of shots all the time. It seems like there's not a difficult shot in Melo's handbook.
Here's Bledsoe. Shoots. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Eric Bledsoe, at one point, Brent, maybe the best defender in the league at the point guard position. Multiple knee surgeries later. Where do you think he stands now?
I think there's been some regression from what he could do athletically, Kevin. So now you have to start to rely on your skill. His offensive game has grown a little bit, and he's around a superstar. That should make it easier to set up some opportunities where he could be more consistent offensively, especially shooting the basketball.
Here's Brogdon.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
Rockets trail by 18. Harden outside. But they recover it. Here's Anthony. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity. Eric Bledsoe is accustomed to playing alongside some other great playmakers in Kentucky. He was with John Wall with the Clippers. He was with Chris Paul. In Phoenix, they had 3-guard lineups. So that ought to help out as they continue to get great chemistry. Giannis and Eric Bledsoe could be a devastating duo.
Eric Bledsoe, as you mentioned, Brent, accustomed to playing on or off the ball.
Well, that helps a little bit with some of the new offensive schemes that Mike Budenholzer is putting into place. He's got that huge wingspan, which he can always bogart a guy defensively. He's a nice fit on the Bucks roster, and he's a good build around that length.
Shoots a three. Antetokounmpo, no good. Rockets trailed by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Tyler Zeller. Thon Maker.
And here is Paul.
Tony Snell. Pat Connaughton.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.